So I'm literally sitting on my new patio. If I mean it's new, it's the old one. The first house we moved into, man, look at my hair. If you're watching this video, that's some crazy shit right there. But I don't care. It's a funny thing when you do these things, these videos and these podcasts and reaching out. Essentially, I'm doing it for my great, great, great grandkids that I'll never meet. They'll get to meet grandpa. They'll hear stories about him and they'll get to hear my voice. And here's my message, kids. It's Saturday night. 9:15. My wife and youngest daughter are up in Tampa at a volleyball tournament. I had to stay back with the dogs and do some stuff here. My son just came home with some friends. When I say the patio, we had to move out of our primary house because of a bad roofing job. Imagine that. That allowed water to leach through the entire house. And now they're finding mold. So we're finding out the process. They may have to rip the whole damn place apart. So we moved out. The people that were renting this house just bought a house, so they moved out. So by the grace of God, we had a place to move right into. So with that said, Saturday night, and I really like this place. It's so simple. My son comes walking in with some buddies, and he goes, "What are you doing? You working?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Cool." It's funny. It's Saturday night. And it's as a doctor, I know there's guys that work, their hours, their shifts. When you're really on a mission to transform lives, it never shuts down. I literally was on the beach this morning, got up early, walked the dogs, did a couple-mile walk with them, chilled out for a while, did some reading, studying, went back out, went to the beach, probably walked about 10 miles, swam about half a mile, and sat on the beach, meditated, prayed, got back into doing the rosary, just chilled out, just started talking to some miscellaneous people. It was pretty productive, but my brain was firing. When my brain does that, I talk into my phone and take notes, thoughts, ideas. I want to capture them on the spot. So what I'm doing now is tomorrow morning I'm golfing. So I got my groupings of balls here, and I like to put a mark on my ball so I don't have to go flipping balls and remembering what number ball I hit. I just look for my red stripe. So I chilled out, did that. And then I've got my notes out, my thoughts, my things. And one thing that's worked for me through the years is having the primary books. I talk about having the yellow legal pad and writing all your thoughts and ideas. And I've got this, if you're watching this live, I've got a leather bound binder or notebook that I put the big ideas into. And in the very front of it, I've made my own table of contents, and you could see it here, numbered pages that I could go back for a couple of years and see what's on each page and what's written there. And what's really cool about it is I could see something and go, wow, I remember that. And go to that page and kind of read through it. And it's got my key concepts and ideas and thoughts. Got everything from my financial world, fitness world, everything, businesses, everything written in here. But I got some new ideas that have primarily come up this week that I'm putting into here that has to be worked on. Some new things I'm looking to do with Wake Up Humans to expand it. How do we help more men, help men grow? I'm getting back into the consulting. I shut it down for a little bit to just let my brain relax with all the traveling. And what's literally crazy as I started thinking about doing that, and Tammy and I sat down and said, all right, she's like, you need to do it. I received 4 calls out of nowhere for people looking for help. And 2 of them are not even chiropractors. They're just men that just are looking to better their lives. And it all comes down to their marriage, being a better father, better husband, managing time. They're entrepreneurs. How do we do it? And I'm by no means perfect. So don't put me on a pedestal. I got my weaknesses too. I got things that I suck at that I'm working at. I've got my mentors that I jam with and talk to on the regular, but you got to capture your ideas and they never shut down once you start opening yourself up. When you allow a space to get quiet, which for me is the beach, and I meditate and I listen, and all of a sudden I get ideas. I'm walking. I'm in the middle of nowhere out there. I talk it into my phone to capture it because I'm not going to carry a yellow legal pad. That's what's so cool about today's technology. Capture your ideas. What's that inner voice telling you to do? This is the message. What does that inner voice speaking through you want you to do? And start thinking about the paradigms you have for your life and the words you use to speak to yourself and change them into pure ownership and positivity, and find that thing that's going to move you, that at 9:15 on a Saturday night, you're working. This is creativity. There's people that will paint, they'll paint canvases, they go out and take pictures of birds. I like to create stuff for people on how to help them and open them up and open up their limiting beliefs, change their paradigms. You got to change your paradigm. You got to change your paradigm. create I ams, create action steps, create life moving things within yourself so the outside stuff doesn't slow you down and keep you down. So, what are you doing on Saturday night? Where are you right now? What's happening? There's a huge party going on the island right now. It's Sharktooth week here in Venice. And I'm hanging out on the patio by myself, me and my innate, loving every minute of it and creating, creating, creating. So God bless you. And I wanted to share this message with you. For my great great grandkids, I love you. Yes, it's true. I'm pretty awesome because I thought I was. And what you think you are is what you will be. Be blessed.